All right, so I'm gonna try this real quick. All right, so let's say if I have some sensitive stuff filed from work or whatever, and I want to be able to like import it over. So the quick way to do it, and I'm gonna do this for Excel, this can pretty much apply to non-Excel use for like Power BI or Tableau or whatever. The quick thing to do is have something, for example, I'd go here, maybe I can download or create another file, whatever. Oh, let me do it. Okay. I can have something like this, and oh, okay. What I could do is in a perfect world, I can take my actual text that's like this, right? Paste it over here, and then type out something like this, right? But if it doesn't let me type it out, then I could take this and put it here manually, like type it out manually. But make sure that the dummy variable is representative of the actual thing. So for example, if it's a sedan, okay, we know that's a car type, so I'm not going to give it the actual car type. Our model, well, what's the Toyota? Engine, I change it, whatever. Now, if this was a negative number, right, uh, but it's still a whole number, I would keep it as negative whole just to keep things simple. I would just change up the actual exact output, but I will keep it very representative. If it's a string, like a number or not, sorry, not a number, anything with like letters or something like this, I'd keep it as letters. If it's a negative number, negative whole number, negative whole number, positive number, positive, just to keep things simple so there's no like thinking too much. And once all that's set up, I want to do something like this. So what I did here is I typed in the dummy variable because I don't want to use an actual because it might be personal, sensitive, whatever, whatever. If for whatever reason it doesn't let you copy over from the work files for whatever reason, um, use like another file similar to it and then paste it over. That might work. If that doesn't work either, there's an application on the App Store. It's both on WhatsApp, not WhatsApp, but on iPhone and Android. It's called Google Lens. It should look something like this. The lens, well, obviously, it's going to be showing my own face, but basically, it's oh, actually, let me see if I can move it for a second. Yeah, that's not going to do it. Anyway, use Google Lens, and if you take a photo of something, it should allow you to switch between translate, text, search. Click on text of the actual output that you want, and then once you take a photo of it, it should allow you to. So I take a photo of something. It should select all and select the actual text that you want. So let's say I do the dummy variable stuff. I can take copy text and then I can actually send it to myself via WhatsApp, email, preferably WhatsApp, it's easier, or Discord or some sort of text application, and then generate something like this again. Okay. So there's a workaround. If for whatever reason there's certain locks that prevents people from taking things out of the platform, use some sort of text grabber tool like Google Lens. That's my recommendation because it's backed by Google itself, and that would be a pretty good use case. Okay, so once that's done, let me. Well, once that's done, I would grab the dummy text from Notepad because Notepad doesn't it can't really be blocked by a firewall like that. What I would do is I'd paste it straight into my ChatGPT. Now, I got certain plugins open, so it might be kind of hard. But another thing, just exactly like ChatGPT, I use Forefront Chat. Right, it's exactly the ChatGPT. This one's just a little bit more advanced, but again, it's the same implementation. Uh, the nice part about using this one is it does give you a workaround. It gives you like a free version of ChatGPT 4, and it's not as great as using the ChatGPT 4 Plus feature on this one. And there is a plugin for the submit file, but don't worry about that for right now. it'd be something like this. I could probably use three. We'll stick to three just because that's what's available. And I can go here and I could drop in that text and I could tell it put it in tabular form. Okay. Okay. So if it matches up, then we're good. All right. Let me see if I can do it on. Okay. I'll do it on this one as well. Put it in tabular form. Okay. Oh, put it in tabular form. Cool. Now that we have this in tabular form, I can prompt it. Okay. This not now the prompting thing takes place. Okay. So I said, okay, put this analyze the data. Okay, so now I can analyze certain things. I can ask it for formulas. I can do whatever. So use the dummy text as a workaround, either using Google Lens and then sending it to yourself, blah, blah, blah. Paste it over to another of the same thing. It could be Excel file to Excel file if it allows for that. Tableau to Tableau, Power BI to Power BI, whatever. Or simply use the phone, take a photo, make sure it has a text grabbing feature, paste it in the notepad or into Excel. That's a separate file unto itself. And then use the same thing again. And then it can be analyzed, it could be formula, it could be whatever. So that's kind of like a little workaround for using certain text. All right, hope that helps.